है बेटा? Okay, Anji, yeah, being like this, Amir sir has been one of my favorite actors while growing up. And to work with him और act के पहले भी हमने कुछ समय बिताया था trying to be a part of the writing, to understand the tone of the act. तो बहुत मजा आया and I'm really happy that you guys are ready.
Hi, this is Anna from Instant Bollywood. I want to ask you, how are you feeling
Vishal, थोड़ा पीछे आना, Vishal.
launching and
थोड़ा पीछे.
almost, the show's going sold out and the response to the brand is so good and the stuff is so good.
I actually compare it to actually making a movie. Okay, it's as hard as that. You have to be really authentic. You really have to be present. You have to give it your all. Because I think even to sell to a consumer, they don't want to buy nonsense. They want to buy something authentic. They want to buy a true story. Sneakers is something that I've grown up with, something I truly love, and I really wanted, to make a good sneaker, a good brand, good clothes that our country will wear. I always used to wonder, जहाँ भी जाते, there is a Zara, there is a Uniqlo, there is an H&M. We are such a large country. Most of the fabrics come from India. Most of the manufacturing is made in India. How come we don't have a brand like this? Of course, मैं थोड़ी बड़ी बात कर रहा हूँ, but the endeavor was that, the intention is that. We have a long way to go. We've taken good feedback, bad feedback. This is a brand that I really want to give myself, surrender myself to for a very long period in my life. So I'm learning, and I hope I get better year by year, season by season.
Any entrepreneurial tips from Alia?
Actually, I got inspired by her because during lockdown, she's someone who thought about her brand, and it became so successful. Actually, so many people talk about these celebrity brands, and she was one of the most successful ones. And I saw the kind of groundwork she did, and the hard work she put in, where marketing is concerned, where everything is concerned. So actually, I learned a lot from her, and I got inspired. And arts was something I was planning since 10, 12 years, but I never had the courage to. I was thinking, I don't know my country that well. I don't know how I'll sell a product. Being an actor itself is so hard. How do you become an entrepreneur in some way? So Alia really inspired me in that journey.
Lastly, Alia, was so nice and expect a one-on-one soon with us. We've been missing you.
I'm here only. I'm not going anywhere. In fact, I mentioned also on the podcast that a lot of people reached out to me saying, why have you forgotten us, you're not doing interviews. And I said, I genuinely don't have anything new to talk about. I wanted to take a bit of a, I did one interview or two interviews during Jigra promotions, but I didn't have much to say because I talked so much in 2022. But there's no such thing as I'm holding back or anything. I just feel like the minute I have some new energy to give, I'd rather be authentic than just speak for the heck of it.
We're waiting.
Hi, soon.
Alia.
Hi, Alia.
श्रेयस पीछे ना यार, श्रेयस पीछे है ना, पीछे ना. अभी भी तेरा फर्क है.
वो लोग फिर इन्हीं आर्टिकल्स के साथ में उनके वीडियोस, उनका इंस्टाग्राम की चीजें यूज करते हैं. तो फिर इस चीज को आप
I think Alia will get a more serious note, but I'm saying कि मैं मुंबई में पला बड़ा हूँ, हम इंडस्ट्री में born हुए हैं. All of you guys are family. ऐसा कुछ लीगल रूट हमको लेने की कोई नौबत नहीं है, ज़रूरत नहीं है. हम जब आप लोग को बुलाते हैं और आपसे विनती करते हैं, आप लोग सुनते हो. जैसे आप लोग कुछ भी हमसे हम देखते हैं. So it's not something. I think we all work together we give our words to each other. ऐसे नहीं कि इस पे हम केस कर देंगे, उस पे केस कर देंगे. अगर आज हमने आप सबको बुलाया है, हमें विनती कर रहे हैं कि यार it's for the benefit of a child. It might sound like a very privileged problem. I understand that, but we are trying as parents how much we can to protect our child. जितना कर सकते करेंगे. अब there are few आज क्या today anybody with a camera phone can do anything and post it, and it can spread like wildfire. तो वो हमारे कंट्रोल में नहीं है. आप लोग हमारे फैमिली जैसे, तो आप हमारे कंट्रोल में, हम आपको बोल सकते हैं, विनती कर सकते हैं, तो you can help us achieve this. But I don't know if there is any other route that we are.
No, to answer your question, I think जो आपने कहा है, it is correct concern, and like Ranbir is saying, we don't want to push any sort of like.
Are you planning for a venture?
श्रेयस यार.
Because you spoke about edamame. Actually, one of the big categories that we are going to introduce very soon under Ed is going to be personal care, which is products for babies and like diaper cream, body wash, shampoo, and we're working quite hard on it. So I'm really excited that I'm so really glad that you brought that up because we are working on it. In fact, I think I must have given information away that I think they were saving for some teaser video. Now we know. Now I'm giving it away. But I have mentioned it before. So yeah, under Ed, I am planning to do that. And I am with L'Oreal and really enjoying the association and the relationship. In fact, this is going to be my first year when I'm going to Cannes. So I'm very nervous, I'm very excited, and I'm also now trying my hand at new makeup looks and videos. I put up a makeup tutorial of my own at the beginning of the year. Now my team is like, why don't we try something that you've never done before, like blue eyeshadow or pink eyeshadow or something like that. So I'm going to try my hand at that as well. But I really enjoy celebrating, doing my skincare, my makeup. I think that's something that is very it's like a me time that I deeply enjoy. So yeah, expect some more videos from me soon. It's we are shooting a lot of nights right now. So we work at night and then we are mom and dad in the day. So it's a very interesting combination. But really, because we shoot at night, and the reason I mentioned that is because we also make Gangubai mostly shot at night. It really becomes like your own world. There's no distraction, there's no quite literally there's no noise, there's no sound. It's just us. And every day when we go to set, we sit and we discuss the scene, and it's with Sanjay sir, being back on set with him, he just makes you feel like when you come on set that 100% is just the beginning. You have to give way, way, way more than that, and you want to because of how much he gives. And discussing each and every scene is a key scene. This scene is very important. So you go into that knowing that no day on set is going to just be like a chilling day. You're there, you're giving your 100%, but we're having a blast. We're having a great time, and it's really just a blessing to be working under his guidance and to be working with Vicky and Ranbir, and to see them both together and then all three of us, it's very fascinating.
Okay, एक मिनट प्लीज ये कैमरा बंद कर दो। आप दोनों से पूछना चाहूँगा, इज इट नॉट अ वेरी फर्स्ट टाइम मीटिंग, इससे पहले भी मुलाकात हुई?
Because you spoke about edamame, actually one of the big categories that we are going to introduce very soon under Ed is going to be personal care, which is products for babies and like diaper cream, body wash, shampoo, and we're working quite hard on it. So I'm really excited that I'm so really glad that you brought that up because we are working on it. In fact, I think I must have given information away that I think they were saving for some teaser video. Now we know. Now I'm giving it away. But I have mentioned it before. So yeah, under Ed, I am planning to do that. And I am with L'Oreal and really enjoying the association and the relationship. In fact, this is going to be my first year when I'm going to Cannes. So I'm very nervous, I'm very excited, and I'm also now trying my hand at new makeup looks and videos. I put up a makeup tutorial of my own at the beginning of the year. Now my team is like, why don't we try something that you've never done before, like blue eyeshadow or pink eyeshadow or something like that. So I'm going to try my hand at that as well. But I really enjoy celebrating, doing my skincare, my makeup. I think that's something that is very it's like a me time that I deeply enjoy. So yeah, expect some more videos from me soon.
All the way back to Canada as well. I think it's a legendary association that we have with Alia because we've had Sonam and Ashwarya also, now you're there. But moving away from that, I also do want to ask you that you've been somebody who's also spoken about anxiety very openly, and I battle that too. I want to ask you, Alia, right now, because you're just entering a new year, of course, with your birthday. What are some of the key steps that you're taking to sort of battle that and then, overcome it?
It's a daily work in progress. I mentioned this before, I mentioned it on the podcast as well, that I once a week do also have therapy, talk therapy that it really helps me just clear my mind. On a daily basis, because of what ADHD and anxiety as well, I find myself in various moments where, you know, my emotions are getting the better of me and they're kind of taking over perhaps the physical, you know, the moment in that time. It's not like I'm somebody who's deep into meditation or so. I'm not being able to stick to any of those things. But sometimes just being aware of your own internal processes and your internal, I think, transitions, that these things might trigger you, this thing might make you feel a certain way. Just knowing that, acknowledging it to yourself, helps you get through a bad moment, or I wouldn't say a bad moment, a difficult moment, you know. And of course, support definitely helps. Talking about it definitely helps. And, you know, taking time out. In fact, there is this book, I have to mention this over here, that there's this book that I'm reading right now to Raha called The Emotions Book. Okay, that really is very simply explaining to children what emotions are. When I read that book to her, it's actually like I'm also reading it to myself. Because sometimes it's important to remind yourself of the different sort of highs and lows that a human can experience and how it's very normal for you to feel that way. So, just a daily reminder sometimes also helps.
Thank you.
Hello.
बार दिन ये गाए तुम जियो हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू हैप्पी बर्थडे आलू हैप्पी बर्थडे आलू हैप्पी बर्थडे आलू
Very yummy.
Once more.
आ जाओ यहाँ पे आ जाओ
अच्छा प्लीज केक खाइए
ये साइड में
नहीं तू वीडियो रिकॉर्ड कर अरे केक कट गया
अरे गाइस केक
आप लोग भी आ जाओ अरे सब लोग आ जाओ अभी आप उनको बाजू में हट जाओ दूसरा लॉट रणबीर अभी हमको चांस रणबीर अरे झाला असला तो उठा रे अरे हाँ संदीप त्यांना उठा होता अरे चलो थैंक यू थैंक यू